Now it's a wellness center, but it used to be the Blairsville Armory. (1909). Welcome to Blairsville, Pennsylvania. We're taking a little walking tour through this historic little town, smack dab in the middle of Pennsylvania. A lot of history around here, a lot of old buildings. Here's the library that I'm going to be appearing at next week. Hey, LaDonna. I'm back, taking a little walking tour of this town. This is interesting. So here is a funeral home, and across the street is a monument cellar. That's kind of wild. Hi, Catherine. Hey, Susan. I wish you were here. So here's the local funeral home. Walking into downtown Blairsville, like it's a city. It's not, it's a little town. I love the old buildings, the old homes. And you know how Jill loves murals. And that's a nice one with the cardinal. Look at that. Pretty. That's a beautiful mural, actually. I'm glad you're all here for one of my famous walking tours. You never know what you're gonna see on the beach report. And today, you're gonna see the little town of Blairsville. It's super cute. And it's kind of like going back in time. So this town is actually 200 years old, and it's celebrating its bicentennial this year. Oh, look at the flowers. Beautiful. Look at that. Nice. Flowers make me happy. Anyway, here's a Market Street. The corner of Market and Walnut Street. Now here's something I notice all over Blairsville. The Masons are everywhere. Am I right?
Yes.
It's a big Masonic town. That's weird. What's up with that? You know any Masons, Darla?
Yeah, one of my mom's cousins was a Mason. Very secretive.
Very secretive, yes.
No clue what it was about.
No, they don't want you to know. From what I understand after researching the Masons, they're a religion, actually. They have their own religion, which means I don't really want anything to do with them. Pretty flowers. So little downtown. Okay, look at this. Now here's some interesting history. Okay, see this red brick building? Chester C. Davis and the kidnapping of 1858. On April 1st, 1858, Blairsville Mayor Chester C. Davis was summoned to quell a mob of angry Blairsville citizens. The mob, a mixture of black and white men, had surrounded 3 slave catchers who were attempting to kidnap a former slave named Richard Newman. Davis intervened on behalf of the slave catchers and stopped a probable lynching. Chester Davis was born in Indiana County in 1817 and had resided here with his wife and 7 children. Davis was an undertaker, cabinet maker, auctioneer, and a colorful character. Until 1861, Davis gained notoriety in Uniontown, where he defended the Union to a burly mountain man who claimed he could lick anyone from Indiana County who supports Lincoln and his unholy war. Chester Davis reportedly leveled a crushing blow to the man's neck, bringing him to his knees. At home, though, the mayor came under attack when he refused to burn his funeral wagon after transporting a victim of smallpox. Wow, pandemic all over again. History everywhere. Hey, Marky Mark. Hey, LaDonna. Hi, Gerald. Oh, look at this. We're going back into the Victorian times, where it says, "Happy birthday, Blairsville, 1825." And this is what the people looked like in 1825. That's cute. They really are celebrating that 200th birthday. And look how adorable this little town street is. It is so quaint. And these buildings look super old. I love that. Hey, James Gang. And you can tell it's fall. We got the gourds and the pumpkins everywhere. Okay, we're looking for those historic plaques through town to give me my script, my little history script. But what a pretty little town this is. Oh, look at that house. And now this is the Samuel McCune Safe House. Here we go. According to Graff Johnston family descendants, Lewis Johnston and John Graff used the basement of this structure to conceal freedom-seeking enslaved men, women, and children. This building originally had a rear-facing courtyard which faced Sugar Alley. A tunnel once connected to Blairsville's livery stable, located near the intersection of Sugar Alley and North Spring Street, to the lower level of this building. Samuel McCune operated his dry goods store here in the 1850s, again, before the Civil War. This area was reportedly used when John Graff's carriage house was full. We have no record of McCune operating as an underground railroad agent, nor can we state with any certainty that the tunnel was constructed primarily as a means to hide freedom seekers. Maybe, maybe not. So lots of speculation. Who knows the truth? Oh, this is cute. The little bit of modern art here in the middle of this very old town. By Howard Goldfarb in 2022. Okay. I know, historical plaques, you guys, I live for them.
Goldfarbs used to own a clothing store.
Oh.
Many, many years ago.
Oh, mine.
70s.
And it looks like Harold fancied himself a bit of a sculptor, huh? Look at this old home. You know, they all look like Gettysburg to me.
Yeah, we're going to go across here because this is...
Okay. But what about the gazebo?
historical building.
Oh, we found another historical building. Is that the diamond?
No, yeah, that's the diamond.
Oh, that gazebo is precious. And this house looks super,
National
super
Historical
old.
Society. That's what
This is for the National Historical Society? This one right here?
yes.
Oh, really? Where's their plaque? Because this place is super old. Look at it. Look at the doors. Oh, we like this place. Chomp, 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 chomp. All right. Well, that is a beautiful little gazebo down there. It really does look like Gettysburg. Okay, that's gorgeous. All right, we're going to turn around though and look for the plaques. We'll find a plaque.
Go down and see the church down here.
Oh, is there a cool church down there?
It's the one with the underground.
Oh, I
It's
don't
clear down
know.
by the river.
Yeah, no. Let's keep going this way. Maybe on the way back. I don't know. I like the way this town is, though. I like walking down this street. It's really cool. Yeah, right, Marky Mark. Trump forever. Oh, look at that green building. That's quite the shade of green over there. Oh, another really old building. Look at the mail slot. Look how antique-y it is. There's an old star up there. There's so many. Look at these old doorways.
I was wrong. That is not the historical building, the National Historical. It's down there on the other side.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna keep on this path. It's really cool. This building is from 1928. It says Asper. Do you know about the name Asper?
No, I don't.
Woody's Workshop. Cute. Oh my gosh, Marky Mark, great. Yes, thank you for bringing that up. You are right. In London today, the UK, the people of the UK have been super inspired by Charlie Kirk and the fact that his free speech was killed. And people all over the world are reacting to this, and it's having an amazing effect. So yes, the people in the UK are now trying to get their free speech back because of Charlie Kirk. So winning. You know, sometimes the most horrible things shine the light and good things come of it. That's all I can say. I can believe it, Marky Mark. I think it's amazing and inspiring. Hi, Princess Laura. Okay, check out this building. Really cool. Look at just up here. Like it's kind of falling apart a little bit, but I love architecture. I love the way buildings are put together, especially like this, you know? It's just so stylish. And look at these doorways. This is what's really blowing me away. Look at that beautiful leaded glass. Yes, good will come out of a tragedy. Exactly. I know the details here are just amazing. And look, this was like once a livery stable, right? The horses, I think the horses lived here. Amazing buildings. Look, now we look across the street, and this one, it says 1900. Yeah, Rebecca, if my name be lifted up, I will draw all men to me. That's a 1923 building. Really, really neat. Oh, look how cute. This used to be a coffee shop. Too bad, because it's cute as anything. Look at the windows, little flower boxes.
We used to drink our coffee up here.
Oh, really?
Upstairs.
You go upstairs?
It was a balcony.
That's a cute place. Too bad. Wonder why it closed. And I think it's really neat too how buildings have the dates they were built on the top. And look at this one, 1924. Remember the 20s. This building is more than 100 years old.
The funeral home was established in 1922.
1922-year-old funeral home. Yeah, the second one to see here. Ooh, more dead people than living people in Blairsville.
Get a lot of business.
Wow. Wow. Okay, look at this. This is so Victorian era. Like, they don't do that anymore. So beautiful. The details. Look at the stained glass on this window. I'm here with Darla, Laura. Look, we got Darla in the background.
Hi guys. You can't get rid of me.
She's back. She's just following me around. I don't know what to do.
I'm the stalker.
Yeah, she's the stalker. Now we've got some more beautiful flowers. Flowers make me so happy. You know, this 1924 thing, it's even blingy. Look how it's like shining in the sunshine. It's sparkly. I love that. It's so wonderful. And then we've got this old building. Look at the top up there. Like, it's a little bit boarded up. Wonder what used to be up there. Look at the details on the architecture here. So old, but really it's not that old. I mean, these buildings are like, some of them just 100 years old, and that's modern times. That's like our grandparents, our great-grandparents alive. Oh, these buildings are amazing. Okay, we've got the kidnapping of 1858 again on April 1st. 1858, Blairsville Constable George Wilkinson was summoned to quell a mob of angry Blairsville citizens. Now, this is the same thing, but let's see. So, we're again going after the slave, Richard Newman, who had been living in Blairsville for nearly 6 years. Wilkinson did not recognize the validity of the warrant which the deputy carried and advised the slave catchers to leave Blairsville immediately. Wilkinson had resided here on Market Street. He was the son of a Revolutionary War soldier, Mott Wilkinson, and had moved to Blairsville from Scranton in 1820. Who else lived in Scranton? Yeah, the fake president. Okay. He died in 1902, was one of Blairsville's wealthiest men. Yes, Graff, that's the family I read about earlier. Good memory, Markey. So, look at this, is an interesting building. Like, what is with the coal on the front of the bricks? I guess there must have been a sign there or something. This looks kind of like an antique shop. Is this an antique shop, Darla?
I think so.
Yeah, Lahosky's Curiosity Shop. Interesting. Cute stuff in there. Oh yeah, there used to be tile all over this storefront, and now it's gone. Then we've got the beautiful sheets over there. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Can we cross? I don't know. Okay, thank you. So we've got the Masons again. The Masons are everywhere here in Blairsville. Yeah, look, Masonic building up there. Of course, where the tax man lives. Well, H&R Block, you know. More pretty flowers. It's a beautiful, mild end of summer day. Yeah, poopy pants, exactly, Mark. Funny. Oh, look at the front of this building. Oh, we found another plaque, you guys. Darla spotted another one. The Dr. Edward Emerson and Dred Scott. Oh, this is interesting. Ethelred Dred Scott was born enslaved in Virginia in 1795. In 1830, Dred's owner, a planter named Peter Blow, sold Dred to a U.S. Army surgeon named Dr. John Emerson. Dr. Emerson was the brother of Blairsville's first physician, Dr. Edward P. Emerson. So this is Ethelred Scott. Dred is famous for a series of lawsuits he and his wife Harriet Robinson of Bedford, PA, filed to secure their freedom. They argued from 1846 to 1857 that their presence in the free territory of Missouri required their emancipation. The Dred Scott decision of 1857 was the court decision which found that Dred and Harriet, as slaves, were not recognized legal U.S. citizens and therefore could not sue for their freedom. On this site, Dr. Edward Emerson opened his druggist business. Edward Emerson was also a physician, mill owner, hotelier, and slave owner. According to the U.S. Census of Blairsville, taken in 1830, Emerson owned a male slave under the age of 10 years old. The identity of the young man Emerson enslaved is unknown. Wow, that's sad. Hello, Stephen. Happy you are here. Okay, again, I wanted to look at this building. This is really intricate. Look at that.
This used to be, if I remember correctly, the old theater way back in the early 70s.
Oh, really? Look, here's some history. Scenes of Blairsville. We've got the old railroad, trolley cars, old log cabins, old bridge over the Conemaugh River. Here's one, freight and packet boat. The undersigned begs leave to inform the public in general that his splendid freight and packet boat runs from Blairsville to Pittsburgh and back. Back then, in 1846, did you know they spelled Pittsburgh with no H? That's interesting. 1868, Blairsville. Here we go. Now we're really hitting the stride with the history lessons. Here's your welcome to Blairsville sign. Blairsville. I feel like I'm on a movie set. It's so quaint here. Everything seems like a facade. I mean, look at this building. This is like right out of the turn of the century. Everything looks so antique, except the pretty flowers. Hey, Lisa, there you are. We are in beautiful, historic Blairsville.
Back in the late 60s, this used to be Isley's
Isley's, wow.
And they had a counter here, and you could get your
soda
ice cream
shop.
and everything. And
Oh,
then they
very
turned it
cool.
into Brizzy's Night and Candy Shop. And Mrs. Brizzy lived upstairs, and she literally made the candy homemade and sold
Wow.
it down here in the shop. Well, she was in her 80s. One of the fryers caught on fire,
Wow.
and she got burned, and eventually it killed her within a few days.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
she had severe burns.
That's
So,
horrible.
they remodeled, and now they made it Margaret Street Pastries, and a whole different family now owns it.
Okay, it looks great. It looks pretty cool. Everything here is really cool. Lisa, become a member. Go into the description of this show that you're on right now, and I believe that there's a link you just click on to become a member. So check it out. Lisa says hi. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you finally found me. Look how cute this area is. Oh, okay. Darla's got the scoop on this area.
Okay, if you guys remember way back when, there used to be a store called 5 and 10, or other known as G.C. Murphy's.
Yes.
This building was here.
Oh.
Well, this building actually had a bomb shelter underneath.
Ooh.
And nobody was ever down there. They had canned goods and all kinds of stuff down there in case we ever were bombed.
Wow.
Well, G.C. Murphy's ended up going out of business, and the building was so bad that they ended up tearing it down. And just within a few years, like just about 2 to 3 years ago, they made this park, and they just recently finished it.
So there in the middle, do you think that is we could go underground there?
No, no, everything's all blocked
It's
off
all
now.
blocked off.
Yes.
Interesting.
And our school has a plaque in one of these sidewalks.
Okay. All right. That's neat too, that sculpture wind thing. So this is a community park. It looks like they're working pretty hard on it. It looks pretty good. Oh, look, there's the Blairsville mural for Blairsville. That's cool. I love murals. Okay. Oh, look, there's another one. There's a crow. Look at that. Nevermore. Very cool. Look at this old building. And the Elks. Oh, the Blue Diamond Inn. That looks like a fun place.
That's a bar.
It's a biker bar, apparently. And look at the very top, it says Travis. What's that all about?
Now, that empty lot that was there,
Yeah.
there were apartments there.
Oh.
And on the bottom floor used to be foxes. Well, people that lived in one of the apartments, they had a 12-year-old boy who was a firebug. And he started a fire in the apartment and told his little sister, we got to get out now. And she's like, why? She was, I think, only 5 or 6 years old. Well, he got her out, and the whole apartment went up in flames. And the parents were not home. They left these kids home alone.
Oh my God.
So when the parents finally got the call, they came home and found the kids outside. And the little girl was crying, and the boy was all, ha, 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 the apartment burned. So the whole building just went. And
Wow.
foxes had to relocate because they no longer had a location that they could bake their pizzas.
Wow. All because of a bad little boy. Talk about bad little boy these days. Now, what, Isley's is here too? Maybe you got the wrong place with the
That
Isleys.
used to be Brizzy's, and this used to be
Oh, yeah. So
next up.
if you are, it's okay. It's easy to get mixed up. It's a big, small town.
Yes, this
Okay.
used to be Isley's, folks. I apologize. The others always was Brizzy's Candy Nut and Shop.
For those of you from Western Pennsylvania, the Isley family, they were the soda shops way back in the day. When I was growing up, actually, part of the Isley family lived where I lived, like right down the street, and they gave us Klondikes every Halloween. Of course, you'd get home and have melted ice cream if you didn't eat it right away. But the Isleys were super nice people, and they always took care of us. So
They were
that's
also
pretty
known
cool.
for their chipped ham.
Yes, chipped ham sandwiches.
Yes.
Some people call it shit on a shingle. Yeah, chipped ham. It's good stuff. All right, that's a cool old building there. Look at this, you guys. These old stones. They don't make them like this anymore. They just don't. Well, we've got Representative Jim Struzzi. Okay. You know anything about him? Is he good? Good or bad? Moose Temple. Okay, lots of clubs here in Blairsville. You were a moose, you were an elk, you were a mason. Oh, wow. Look how beautiful the front of this building is.
Jill,
Yeah.
over here used to be a big store.
Uh-huh.
And it used to be called Grant's. It was a department store.
Oh. No more.
No more.
Okay, look how pretty this one is. now a dentist office, but I mean, who does this anymore? Look at that. Look how intricate. Maybe those are the masons, right? Stone masons. Everything looks good when the stone masons are at work. This looks like it's really old. It's like an antique. Clausen Construction. Wow. Is there a date on this clock? I mean, it has time, but what about the date? It doesn't say. That looks like a really cool antique clock. And then we've got the flowers. Flowers everywhere. Ooh. Beautiful. Hi, Cheryl. We're in Pennsylvania today. Yeah, the craftsmanship, it's off the hook. It's so beautiful. Here's a cute little shop. Established 1995. It looks super old, but it's not that old. But the shop is. More flowers. Yay, Lisa. Woo woo. Lisa just joined our membership.
All right.
Yeah, woo woo.
Thank you.
Welcome.
This is now where Fox's is relocated.
Oh, okay. Fox's Den. Do they have good pizza here? Not so much.
No.
Okay. Oh, look how beautiful this area is. Look at this old building. So cool. And this one, it looks totally refurbished. But it probably looked like this 100 years ago, 200 years ago. We got the Chinese restaurant takeout food. Your seashell.
This is an excellent restaurant.
Oh. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. China King. Look at this. Look at the color of this one. And look at these windows. So flippin' beautiful. Wow. It's sad to see things like not having any business in it. You know, it's
right.
This.
You need to back up so you can
okay.
see
We got a story. We got a story here, people.
Yes.
I'm gonna jump in the street so we can see upstairs. Okay, what is this one all about?
This used to be the Blairsville Hotel.
Oh.
The upstairs was a hotel and the downstairs was a restaurant.
Oh, a variety of ethnic and American food. That was even old.
That
was after.
Way after.
Way
yeah.
after. Okay.
I can't remember what the name of this used to be.
But this is a really old building, right?
Yes, very old.
Oh wow, coolness. Old hotel. Wow. Look at how the paint on the bricks is peeling off. That's wild. Oh, that looks really old.
Okay, we have to go over to here.
Okay, here we
on
go.
this one.
Wait, darlings. Don't get hit by the cars. Ah! All right, man, this is cool. These are some neat stories. And Darla, how many generations has lived here in your family?
Oh, my family. Oh my gosh. 1, 2,
What's that little building?
4, 5. That I'm not real sure. I think there was 5 generations that lived in Blairsville.
5 generations of Darlas. I like too how they honor everyone in the Army National Guard. That's great. Wow. Okay, what is this? This looks like a train depot.
It was.
Oh, right, and there's the railroad track right there.
In the 1800s, this was your train depot.
So cool. Here, let's kind of get out so we can see what it looks like. Yeah, you can tell this is very train-like here. Wow, it's not a train depot anymore. It's an eye doctor office.
Okay, there's a story behind this.
Okay, tell us about the train.
Okay, the train used to be called the Hoodlebug.
The Hoodlebug.
And it was
Oh, I
like,
love that name.
it was almost like a trolley train that would take the people from Blairsville to Homer City to Indiana and back again. And so then after the Hoodlebug train was done with and went bankruptcy or whatever, they made a Hoodlebug trail. And the Hoodlebug trail literally starts in Homer City, Pennsylvania, goes the whole way up to Indiana, comes clear down to Blairsville, and goes, I think, down to Derry, and it connects with Ghost Town Trail in Dealtown near Johnstown. Eventually, they want to take the Hoodlebug Trail and connect it to Washington, D.C.
Oh,
So that's
wow.
what they're working on now.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You could walk to Washington, D.C., basically.
Yeah.
That is, I would like to do that. Hey, Lisa, we're in Blairsville, Pennsylvania. A little historic...
Over here, I'm going to go take a look real quick.
A what?
There should be a plaque.
Oh, a plaque? Oh, yeah, let's see if there's a plaque. It looks like it used to be a bank.
Yes. It used to be a bank after it was the train station, and now it's an eye doctor's.
Okay, I don't see any plaques. But here's the train tracks. Is there no train going through here anymore? Look, old train cars. It's really cool. And there we see the borough of Blairsville. Got the police station right there. And you know what that is. I try to stay away from things like that. I feel like they are putting out thousands of watts of stuff I don't want in my body. So we're gonna walk away from that. Now look at this old building. Wonder how old it is. I lost Darla. I don't know where she went. Nobody's on them anymore, right?
No, nobody uses these tracks anymore. They went out probably about 4 or 5 years ago now.
Okay, so these tracks are not operational. No train going through here. I think it's pretty obvious. You can see how it's grown over here. But this place is adorbs. Train don't come around here no more. This one is a 1927 Demio. I love how they put names and dates on buildings. That is so cool. Oh, bicentennial. See, this little Blairsville is celebrating its 200th birthday. It's so old.
That used to be a car dealership.
This was a car dealership?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's crazy looking. Oh, yeah. I think it also used to have horses in it.
Very possible.
Not to me. Tells screams of horses were here. The fine wines, food, and spirits. Okay. Not going there. Not putting spirits into our bodies anymore. No spirits. Super old buildings. Okay, we got another sign of the times. So this old building is dated 1926. 100 years. I feel like this town really came into its own 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been incorporated 200 years ago, but most of the buildings I'm seeing are 100 years old.
Okay, we want to
So-
go left. I want to show you this one.
Really quite modern, this town. And not that old at all.
That building straight across, that tan one
Yeah?
with the like the little steeple type of thing.
Yeah.
That was our pharmacy. They built that 3 years ago.
Oh,
That pharmacy went out of business last year.
wow.
That's an empty
Why?
building, brand new.
Why would a brand new building, why would a pharmacy go out of business like that?
I have no
Is
idea.
it, I mean, is this town like really losing residents?
They had a lot of business. I guess it was called Main, and Mainline went out of
Main
went
Line.
into bankruptcy.
Wow. It's kind of
This
weird.
building here
The Tractor Supply
is
building.
fairly new, but this used to be our only grocery store.
Oh, there's
It used
no
to be
grocery
called
store
A&P,
now. Oh, the old A&P.
and then it changed to Vilo. And now,
And-
after Vilo went out of business, it's now Tractor.
Now it only has food for animals and not for people.
Yes.
Although Tractor Supply does have some food for people, but not really much. Oh, look at this old church.
This is very old.
Very old church. All right, we're going to see the old church. Yeah, this looks total turn of the century. Little homes. What is that on the thing? Is that laundry? It's kind of weird. Anyway, okay. We're at the second Baptist church. So this building was built, it says 1917. It's not that, I was gonna say it's not that old. It is pretty old. Until 1992, so what is it now? Looks like they still have
I think
services.
they still have services here.
1917, again, not much older than 100 years. Yeah, this town just really, about 100 years ago, started growing from what it looks like. Okay, what is this over here?
That I do not know, actually.
And the old train cars, that's kind of crazy.
That might have been the old roundabout.
Must be a roundabout. The music make you out and out. I spent the day away. I love that song Roundabout.
Of course. I don't know it.
Darla doesn't know any of the music. I'm not sure what music Darla listened to while she was growing up. Yeah, this seems like the wrong side of the tracks. I don't know. I think we're not in the best part of Blairsville. Yeah, look, we're on the wrong side of the tracks.
Okay, this up here used to be the roundabout.
Oh, it'd be a roundabout. This is the roundabout, guys. It's wild looking.
It was way before my time.
Okay. Well, now it looks pretty desolate and like,
Go through that gate.
oh, okay.
There's nothing else on
And
us.
there we have back to the old train station and the police station.
And I will have to show you down over on the other side of the tracks because there's another train that goes underneath.
All right, guys, we're going to the other side of the tracks. Sounds dangerous, but I don't think it is.
No.
Okay, tell us about the crime rate in Blairsville.
Crime rate in Blairsville is very, very low.
Very low. Good place to raise kids?
Yes.
Looks like it. Looks like a nice little town. All right, here's the back of the old train station.
And I see that must be the
Yeah, the police station. Borough building.
That's fairly new.
Oh, is it?
That was after I moved, that they moved up here.
Okay. Hi, Floyd. Is this the Conemaugh River over here?
Yes.
So this is the river that goes through this
This
town?
isn't a river. These are railroad tracks.
Oh. Oh, more railroad tracks. Oh, these are the ones that go under. The
Yes,
underground.
go on the other side so
Ooh, look, it's the Underground Railroad tracks.
you can get a better view on the other side.
All right, we go to the other side. Get a good view of this. But they're not in use anymore either, right?
Yes, these ones are.
These are in use, okay. Oh yeah, it really does go underground. I wonder if they call it Underground Railroad because of this.
I don't think.
Maybe not, I don't know. But, so this is a working railroad. I've been working on the
My brother and I
railroad.
were little.
All
The
the
pull trains would go through here.
Pull trains.
And we'd pick
Wow.
up stones and see if we could hit them into the coal train.
Oh, in the coal trains. Oh, that's funny. Don't hit it. You didn't hit the engineer or anything,
Oh
right?
no, we waited until the engineer was long past.
Oh, boy, you did. You'd have been in trouble. So
My
this
brother
is...
was the smart one.
Okay. This is an interesting little building. Definitely had something to do with the railroad. Maybe it was a ticketing building. I don't know.
I have no idea what
But cute little building. All right. Well, I think we've seen a lot of Blairsville. I hope you guys enjoyed this little walking tour, this adorable American town. I love going through my country and exploring places that you probably would never ever see otherwise. All right, you guys, let's look down the street because it is so quaint and adorable and antique-y looking, even though most of these buildings are really only 100 years old, so relatively young in the scheme of things in this country. More pretty flowers. Hey, Linda.
The sidewalk and the street lights are fairly new. They wanted to make it look like what it was back in the 1800s.
This
So
must have been a
this is how-
cobblestone road at some time.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yes, all the streets were cobblestone all throughout Pennsylvania. I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourselves. And we'll see you on the next beach report. Say goodbye, Darla.
Arrivederci!
Arrivederci. All right, you guys. Ciao for now.